Let me take you through my process in making this piece, from inspiration through the painting technique, improving the work at home, and framing. As I travel around the world, one thing remains the same. When inspiration strikes, there's only one thing to do: sit down and start painting. As the wind threatens to bring rain, I am not disencouraged. Whatever length of time I am given will have to do. I sure hope for more than an hour though. As I prepare my materials, I keep glancing up at the landscape, trying to figure out the best way to go about it. I then take a piece of paper and hold it up, choosing the edges of my picture, and then trimming it accordingly to how I want my painting to be framed. And that looks perfect. It's now time for the drawing. A rainbow in the distance reminds me that if watercolour had a home, it would be the English countryside. In fact, it could be argued that the medium was born here. Those of you who already know me won't be surprised to find that I like to start with my darkest values. I find it gives my picture structural elements to build off from. It seems to be controversial from the many comments I have received, but to me it's most logical. The wet on wet technique is overused in my opinion, as most people will start with the sky and work their way to the foreground in any landscape they paint, which is sometimes the right way to go about it, but it very much depends on the subject. Every subject demands a different approach, and it is for you to figure out the best or most logical way. And this is what's exciting about watercolor. It's a problem-solving exercise that challenges our intellect, and each problem demands a different solution. For this one, I have painted all the trees in all the distances, and they are all more or less dark green. And this should give me strong structural element to weave this picture correctly right from the start. I am now free to hit all those subtle nuances of color in the fields. Some more yellow, some more blue, and even some of a light red color. Now I'm working the extreme distances with pure ultramarine blue and white. The sense of depth appears right away, and I now have to figure out that foreground. Dividing that green of the landscape with a warm color should work just fine. As I start to work the sky, it is all about reacting quickly to whatever I see. Observing colors and shapes, and not being too picky about exactness. Focusing on the character and the design as a whole is what should be chiefly considered. I have decided to keep the left part of the sky of a light value. And on the right side I will put in those storm clouds that are on the way to give me some rain. There is no particular rules to painting skies. Wet on wet is fine, and if it becomes dry, just work on the dry. Just keep working. The finish is not so important. What is important is the colors you choose and the energy you place them with. I now want to incorporate light and shade throughout the landscape to describe this cloudy day and to enhance the effect of light. But I am afraid I have to do some finishing touches inside, as the rain has finally caught up to me. And I must pack up quickly before my painting gets ruined. Or, worse, I get hit by lightning. Back where I am hosted, I find some natural light to finish my picture. I have some good ideas to improve the general design before I frame it. I'm going to darken the shadow in the foreground to really make that light in the mid-distance pop. I think a cloud should cast a shadow on the right side as well, to balance out the luminous mid-distance on the left side. There is not much happening at the bottom of the picture, so I am adding some weeds and long grass to the foreground with different colors to give variation and life to the foreground. I sign and mark the date, but then realize some flowers would really finish the picture. So I go in with some thick Chinese white, wait till it's dry, and then go back over with some red and yellow. Now let's find a frame for it. Framing the work is very important as it seems to create a window into the past, showing the experience and the feelings once felt. I think this is what makes a piece of art.